Good afternoon. Nearly evening. Oh, need a haircut. Right now, we're back on the hood. This is part, I think, 12, I think. Might be 11. The hull is completed, painted, which you've seen from the last video. I've now painted the, I'll show you in a minute, I've painted the deck, stern deck. I'm starting from the stern deck. I just started painting all the little odds and bobs on the sprues. So I painted a few of them have already painted up. So we're up to this point now. Oh, well, you've no chance of it. Now unfortunately, my spotlight, well, the light I use to keep it so I can see what I'm doing is a tabletop magnifier, and it's got all the diodes around it. It's gone bust on me. Just the constant moving it around, twisting the little bit that's the magnifier, and the wires at the back eventually come out, and you can't put them back together. Well, I can't put them back together, it's too much trouble. So unfortunately, I haven't got a decent spotlight. All we've got now is the light above me, which is a 100 watt bulb. Might just about keep it because it's getting dark out there now. There's a problem when you haven't got a light like that and the spotlight goes, you're pretty much knackered. So we're up to the hull, we're on to doing the deck. Now, let me now show you the deck. So the deck has been painted. Now, so we're up to this bit here. We're doing this bit, the deck. Alright, you see that better now. So we're putting all these bits on the deck now. Minus the ladders. Now, it's got the 1, 2, 3, 4 little winches are in place. They are just look it, but well, you can't really pick it up. But there's quite a bit of photo edge on them. In fact, there's quite a lot of photo edge on them. And surprisingly, they actually don't look too bad. Look, you can't really see it, but right on the end of this is a little tiny wheel. There's a little tiny wheel on the end there. This one has a little tiny wheel on the top, tiny wheel at the end, even smaller wheel on top of there, which you can't see because it's behind the turret, unfortunately. But the one thing that had me, if you see on a previous video, was these Trumpeter do 6 of them. The other 2 were over here somewhere. I had no idea what they were. They've got holes in them, so it's like something goes in them. I finally found them. There's 6 on the stern, 6 on the bow. Trumpeter, the bit on the bow is, oh yeah, is this. So you're talking these little bits here. Now, as you can see, they're just, well, they're not lumps of plastic, but there's a bit of detail in them, but there's no detail in them. So there's 6 of them. And at first I thought, well, Trumpeter has just done something wrong here. Because the MK1 kit replaces them with the 6 bits which I've now got on the deck. You can't really see it with the tablet. I might try and see if I can get it down a bit more. But you're gonna actually, with the replacement, as you can see, it's a lot neater. And apart from being a lot neater, it also has holes in it. So something went through there. And I couldn't find them anywhere. After going through the anatomy of a ship book, I finally found them. And the bow ones are shown quite prominently. And they're deck plates. Although once again, it doesn't show you what they're used for. I think at some point when they're doing something, something goes through them. So they must be used for something to drag something to give you some, so you can drag through. So they come out not too bad. But anyway, MK1 only gives you 10, and there's 12. And I finally found out there were 6, as you can see from that bow. There's 6 on the bow. I finally found out there was only 4 on the stern. The 2 extra ones here were not there. So those I've removed. I did have them on there. They've been removed. So I've got 4 on here. 1 shut off and I looked everywhere for it. I've even got an old magnet out of a Miller and Chrysler. Look, it's not any old magnet. It's a super bit dangerous doing that because that's really heavy. This has got some power in it. So I use that when I lose something on the carpet. You switch across that with the photo edge parts and it'll pick them all up. And I've gone over and over this carpet and I can't find it anywhere. So I've got 1 missing. I've got 5 of them. So 1 will have to be staying on the bow. But this is painted up with the deck tab. What's happened is in places I've sealed it with a matte varnish, and what's happened is the brush I've used has had a little bit of grey in it, not a lot, but it's done enough. It's not actually blotched the deck, and I was going to repaint it. I kept looking at it and I think, no, I'll have to repaint that. And the more I look at it, the more I think, no, actually, it doesn't look too bad. Actually, it looks quite good. So we're up to these little bits now. Now these bug me. So I've already put 1 little one in. That's G5. Let me get a pen because I'm going to need to mark them off as I go. I need to make sure I know I've put them in. So we put G5 in. Now there's a larger hole there. That's not a G5. So now you have to find another page to turn it over. And that turns out to be F39. Now F39 is over here somewhere. A, B, C, D, E, F. Now that's definitely G. So F39. F39. I've already painted a lot of this stuff up, as I say. The only thing that bugs me with it, they can't. I hate it when models do it, when they do this. It's 24, 25, 20, 29, 30, 31, 32, 50. Instead of, instead of going down, so there's F39 just there. So F39 is one of these little ones here. And then what really bugs me about them again, I get really bugged by the simplest little thing, is that once you take this off, you'll then of course left where it came off the screw. I don't want to look at, I've been lucky with that one. But you're left with a little bit. You don't need a lot of glue in these. You only just want the glue inside there because you don't want it to. Oh, that's going to stick up. That one pushed down into the deck. Now that glue there, touch that. Now if this is right, now this one will stick up. So as these go in, you begin to sort of see G39. So that one's done. Now we have to go back a page or two. Now we're up to alright, 2G5s. It really sort of, it bugs me at a point, but they, instead of putting the little tab on the end of this so you could cut it off and have nothing there, they have to go and put the tab right on the edge of it. Of course, although you can get it off fine, you're left with that little tiny bit where the tabs come off. And so what you end up with is a little bit that has that little bit of, see where the tab, where the burr was. It's got that little tiny bit now that you can see. So you have to touch these up. Now this is what I was doing with the bit the other day, the bit I've lost. It flew out of the, it went flying out of the tweezers. And I know it'll be somewhere absolutely pathetically stupid. So you've got to try and find out, you see, is this a wee bit? There you go, it's gone. You probably heard that click away. Now that could have gone anywhere, couldn't it? Luckily the spurs, I don't need it straight away. I doubt whether I'll be able to find that immediately. I'll look for that later. Oh, is that it over there? I don't think it is, but let me have a look. No, that's not it. Okay, that's well, it'll be down here somewhere. I'll probably be able to find that one all right. Eventually, could have even got up on the bed here. That could have gone anywhere, couldn't it? Absolutely pathetic, isn't it? What they do is they rebound somewhere, don't they? Luckily, as I say, I've got some that go on the bow, so I've painted a few times. So I need another one now. So G5. Well, I've used all them now. So there's no more on that one. So that's F. That'll teach me, won't it? That's F. That's G. Right, let's try again. G5. You need to really do these things inside inside a cubbyhole or something, don't you? I'll have to build a box or something. I've got a load of old stuff around somewhere. So you have to bend, you have to just very carefully sand that bit off where it burrs up. And that's fine, that can be repainted on the actual. Oh, that's really gets my goat up, that does. This is where you've got to be careful with this little bit of glue. It takes a little bit of that glue to come off. And then once you've got these in, of course they won't always go in, will they? Because you've... Oh, well, now that's come out. Oh, unbelievable. Where did that go? Right, let's try this one. Well, that's two gone. That one stuck on the tweezer. So I'm not sure where that one's gone. Oh, this is absolutely unbelievable. Oh, there it is. Right, that was lucky. Put my hand on it. Typical. Absolutely typical. I should really be concentrating on doing this without talking and videoing it, shouldn't I? But you know, it's nice to be able to do this because you can watch your videos back and you can actually see what you've done and you're ready to do it for the next job. I don't think I can zoom in very well. That doesn't really keep the. You can zoom in. I'll do that later. I'll zoom in later maybe. Right, so that's those two done. Now the other thing I've actually done as well is these here are these go around the thing. I don't know if you'll be able to tell this, but that I could have got better view with the camera, but this here is actually photo etch. That's a photo etch grill on there. It's not exactly big, you know, it's very small. That was the. Now I'm hoping that the video is still playing. Last time that kind of thing happened and I played back the video, there was no video because that let me. There's no message popped up to say. But the last time that happened, it turned out to be a stupid storage thing I've got in there, in the tablet. And it turned out not to have the video. I'll keep going for a little while and then test it later. So we've got them two. So now we want page. It's jumping backwards and forwards, page to page. So we got them, so now we want another. There's two here, there's one there. That's an F39. Those two I'll just put in. Now this ain't making a lot of sense. That's an F39. Where's that? Right, now this hole here doesn't exist. That hole is. Oh, it must be this one. Oh, okay. You really have to go backwards and forwards through this, don't you? So we want another F39 for that one there. That one's stuck down, that's fine. And we'll put a little bit of paint on these eventually. That's fine, that's the F39. F39. Try and get as close as you can to the actual piece. Let's try this without putting it holding it in the thing and it might not shoot out so bad. Right now. So that's fine. Right now. So this is what am I looking at? F. Oh, they've reversed it. Okay, they've reversed it. It's been working from a certain bit all this way and now it's decided to reverse it. And it's working from another position now. So this bit goes in there and pushes down. Now this is the beauty of this model being on this. See, it's not moving. Well, a bit shaky, but the model, this model is not moving anyway. So I have no reason to touch this hole. This is the beauty of doing it like this. Normally you would be doing this and you'd be holding onto the hole to keep it straight and you get paint on the hole or glue on the hole and totally knacker it. But doing it like this, no reason whatsoever to touch that hole. So this is F39, that's another one of them done. So now it's A20. So this is A20 which goes there. Now then A20 is a big one. A20. So A20 is this one here. Now this one they have got to put on the bottom of the thing, and then one on the top of it. I haven't found anything anywhere to put any photo etch on this. Now that top where they put that on doesn't seem to have any detail on that. No, it's just a bit there. So that bit will go like that. Let's just make sure it goes in first. So that's going to fit on there. Right, that fits in there. So let's put the glue on here. You don't need a lot, you don't want to go mad on glue, of course. Because at the end of the day, they're not going to move anyway. So there's really no reason to have any glue on them. Right, so that needs a little bit there. I'll have to check that and see if there's a bit of photo which goes on top of that. I haven't found any. Let me have a look. I would have thought that would have been enhanced with a little bit of photo etch on top of it. But there's nothing. 20. There's nothing there. There's nothing that I can see there. Nothing there either. So it doesn't seem to be E57, E20. No. So there doesn't seem to be any photo etch for that. 18, 19, 68. No. And 12, G, F. No. So these are the bits that I did. You can see how small some of them bits are. And the bit that's down the back of the thing there is that bit there. So this one here, I need to add 3 photo etched bits to. We'll do that at some point. So that does that. That's a shame that, and I thought that would have had some photo etch on it. I thought it had like a little wheel or something on it. Well, it doesn't have, like I said, there's no detail in there. Bit of detail around the that's cast and everything, isn't it? So then we've got 2 G5s to go here. Then we've got another hole that doesn't have anything in it. So we've got 2 G5s, one here, one here. I'm not sure what the third hole is for. Now that seems to be a suggestion that it's, you're looking at this, so it's here. So it's, okay. Doesn't look like a bigger hole to me. Oh, that one there. That's another F. Or whichever it was. So it's G5 is here and here. Right, let's see if we can get 2 of these off and hope they don't go flying away. I'm hoping I can find it. I have no idea where they're landing. Stupid, isn't it? Right, so that's fine. You're working in such a small space. I want to try not to hold it in the tweezers. You see where it's come off, it's left that little bit there. It would have been so much better if they'd have had that little bit on the top or on the bottom, so that you don't end up with a little bit of a spur on the side of it. Really does make it a bit more, not difficult, but just a bit of a pain really. So those two go there. Right, so one goes here. Now then, let's have a look. Now I'll try not to shoot them. Try not to let this one fly away. Oh, here he is. Right. So that goes in fine. Touch the deck there. Oh no, it's a bit. Well, there's a bit of the paint peeling off then. And they go in fine. So much nicer when you can paint them off a bit. And as these bits go on, the deck starts to fill up with bits. And you begin to think, right, I'm getting somewhere now. However, you're not, because you've got miles to go. So now we've got another F39. That's F39. Like on wash. Goes on there. What are we up to? 27 minutes. Because on the tablet, I'm hoping this is recorded. I'm hoping that beep wasn't telling me that the storage device is not working. Because that's what's happened a couple of times now. So I might do this and then have a look. The worst thing is that I'm going away showing you what's happening and nothing's being recorded. Oh, for pity's sake! Oh, oh well. Right, I'll have to find that bit. That's down. That's. There's probably spurs of them, but I didn't paint any of them. Marvellous. I've got to do something about this floor. I might put some cardboard down. Oh no, there it is. I might put some cardboard down on this floor or something, so you can see where the stuff lands. I can't see that anywhere. And because I haven't got the benefit of the light anymore, I can't put the light across. Marvellous. I love modelling. I absolutely love it. I hate it as well. That's probably rebounded somewhere. Right, that's gone. So that's gone. Right now. So you get the general idea there now. You can see where that deck is building up. So I'll hope that hopefully this is recorded and that beep was not letting me know the storage device is not working. I'm now going to try and find them two bits, and the light levels are going anyway. So it's so I'll come back another day and I'll carry on with the deck now. It's all these little pieces that are going on, so you get the general idea of what's happening. And I'll come back and maybe when we get to the It's mostly little bits, so maybe once we get to the centre deck, I'll do the next lot. Might be a little bit more going on then, and it might even be a month or so until I can get another spotlight of some description. Because it's silly, I can't do anything in there. You just can't see anything. So I'm I'm going to see now if I can find me little bit. They're here. I know they I don't think they're going to, but it's how they rebound, isn't it? What looks like it's over there is probably over here. I found bits out from, it's probably out in the field over there. It's probably gone into the woods. The bane of the mother. How many times have you had pieces slip out of twing out of tweezers? I've lost count of how many times. I normally manage to find them. Usually I find them, but that one I can't see it. Usually you can see them in the general area, but I can't see it anywhere. So I'm going to look for those two little pieces now. But you can see what I'm doing. Most of the deck now is those little pieces going on. There's about there's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks to be about another 10, and then a couple of bits that go around the funnel. But there looks to be about 10 of those little so it's just those little pieces going on. But the deck is beginning to look a lot better now. So I'll see you all again. I might be able to do it in the morning, one of the mornings when the lights come through the window. It's too dark now. And I've got light coming through a window. I might be able to do it a bit better. But I'll probably finish this deck now in the next couple of hours. And then, well, no, I won't, because there's all the other bits to go in. There's a bit to go across the stern here. So thanks for watching, everyone. Feel free to make any comments, especially about me losing all my bits. And if any of them have landed on any of your carpets anywhere, please, email them to me. Well, you can't email them to me because you can't put them in an attachment, can you? But just put them in a pair of tweezers and click them, and they'll make their way back to me. So I'll see you all again soon. Happy modelling, everybody. Feel free to comment. Thank you very much for watching.